queues are long. In a world where game queues are long, three idiots will babble on about nothing for your enjoyment. Will they be able to keep you from falling asleep? Probably not, but you're gonna listen anyways.
With eye stream.
This is The Waiting Queue. Alright, and welcome to The Waiting Queue podcast for 10/6/14. I had to look at my clock real quick because I forgot the date. I'm here with Cross and Relictae.
You spelled Relictae's name wrong.
Yeah, I know.
For example, it has letters in it.
Well, that's because I didn't prepare at all. And we were playing Ocelots the whole time.
We finished half an hour ago.
No.
Yes,
No, we just got it.
I looked at the clock to see if there was time for another game, and there's typically not.
Alright, so...
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Relictae Crush Cross Knight's name.
What is wrong with his name? Why is it so giant? Relic.
What?
Why is your name so giant?
What?
There we go. Much better.
We used...
Don't read it off. That ruins it.
Okay. Oh. Okay. The topics.
God damn it.
Look, I just want to know what I was going to say.
Yeah, Cross is dying.
I've been dying. Yep.
And
Dying
Relicates
for the
us.
last 3 hours. Podcast canceled. Good night, everyone.
This is the best podcast you've heard in the past 2 seconds.
Well, it doesn't really matter because it says we have 3 viewers, and one of them is the waiting queue, and the other one is Cross
You.
Knights of Peace.
And
So-
the third one is Relic.
No, I'm not.
The third one is okay. Then there's one person legitimately watching this.
Oh shit. Let's dedicate the
Holy
podcast to him.
moly!
How's it going, random person in the stream? How are you doing?
They can't answer because they don't have an account. If they had an account, it would show up. So they can only hear us and never talk to us.
Well, your one chance to get all of our attention has faded. I hope you're happy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. There'll never be another opportunity.
Never.
Yeah.
Shit. This is a terrible podcast.
Yeah, and it's not going to get better.
No.
My allergies are bad enough that I actually feel sick and might have a fever, which does happen sometimes. Or I'm sick. There's no way to tell. Depends if it goes away tomorrow.
Well, how have you been doing?
Until today, I was doing pretty great. But then, now I'm dying. I haven't really recorded too much. I've been playing a lot of Plants vs. Zombies 2 and Robot Unicorn Attack, though.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah? On the tablet because you're devolving into horrible tablet gaming era?
No, look, I'm not playing, like, Farmville Evolution or anything. I think
Hey,
Robot
Farmville's
Unicorn
the
Attack...
greatest game ever.
No, it's not.
Oh
no.
It's fucking Neuro. Of course it is. That's the other guy watching.
Oh, well, now it's a
welcome.
party. Now
Yeah,
I feel like we have to put on a legitimate show. Also, everyone watching is a monitor.
Oh, you mean
Uh,
a moderator?
Yeah, a
Not a
monitor. A computer monitor.
Yeah.
So, Nero, do you have anything you...
This is the greatest podcast I've ever done.
Why did we think this was a good idea?
We could just replace all of us with Douglas. He'd probably carry it himself, and we could go to sleep.
I'm sure he would.
Oh, well.
We talk about,
Douglas!
Oh, God.
and he hates us. We can talk about how Microsoft is just completely skipping over Windows 9.
Nope, know nothing about it.
I don't understand.
You know how it's Windows 8?
Yeah.
They decided they don't want to do Windows 9, and they're doing Windows 10 instead.
Like, literally doesn't make any sense.
I think the thing
Yeah.
they said was that every time like a program in Windows looks for its operating system, they search Windows 9, like they search 9 for Windows 95 and 98. That's the reason that they're doing that.
Okay.
Those guys messed up their coding. Those nerds.
Again, I
Y2K.
also feel like, couldn't that be done on the back end?
Mm-hmm.
And they just display it as 9.
Maybe the decision makers for that were the same as Geronimo.
Yeah.
Hey, just let everybody know, that's all. Tell everyone everything and display it to their faces. Transparency.
Yeah, I don't know. They're skipping over the good one basically because Windows XP, then Vista, then 7, then 8. So now 9.
So you think that's going to be double bad?
It's gonna be bad because they're skipping over the one that would be good. So.
Also,
doesn't
I
make any
killed all the
sense.
wasps weeks ago. Yes. It's dumb, and they shouldn't do it, and I hope that they turn into turtles.
Can I be a turtle too?
Yes.
But then we would
That's
never get
majestic.
any updates. We would never get a Windows 11 cross.
That's going to be another bad one.
I'm still. Wait,
No, we're in a companion. That's odd, so it'd be good.
what?
Shut up.
What are you talking about? Listen, this is a shitty podcast already.
Because you think every odd-numbered Windows program is good.
Oh my god,
No,
what
it's-
podcast
How it
is this?
worked.
It's...
What?
Well,
Cross, what podcast is this? Is this number 57?
is it?
It is! This
I
is a
don't-
good podcast! Oh, thank
Wait.
god. Oh,
We don't have a... I don't think we follow that trend.
because it's an odd number.
We're opposite to... Actually, no, the podcast last time I didn't feel was that good. This one's going to be terrible, though.
Hey,
Yeah.
wait, was I on that one?
No. It was
No.
Yoshi.
Oh, okay, then yeah, it was terrible. Losers.
You were
No,
on the
there's
one
a part
before.
where... There was a part where me and Companion were both laying down and we started falling asleep. That's how bad that
Wow.
podcast was.
Yeah. That got pretty bad.
You guys, good job.
Yep. So yeah, the Fear 3 Let's Play is going up on Minor Relics channel. Our Fear 3
No, it's
co-op
not.
Let's Play. Yes, it is. You literally
No,
have
it's
part 1 up on your channel, and I'll be putting part 1 up at the end of this stream. That's what it's called that we're doing right now. Yep. There's my topic. What about you, Cross? How have you been?
That wasn't even a
Well-
topic.
No, it wasn't. How have you been, Cross?
I'm dying. In other news, I won't be recording the podcast anymore,
Oh yeah.
so you won't get to see all of my podcast links and my cookie clicker numbers. Because we found out a different way. He's just going to export the thing, because now you can see chat in the thing.
Yeah, like this whole chat shenanigans. It's pretty good because the reason why that Cross was recording the podcast in the first place was for chat, and now he doesn't
Yes.
have to go through all that recording it, making sure that it doesn't mess up, and rendering it all.
Yes.
So, I mean, you can still record it if you want to, Cross.
No, sometimes I had to render it twice because it'd be a bunch of HD footage.
Don't worry about it.
Sometimes I'd have to record it in chunks. It was a big hassle.
It's true. You could bring in the Furby to lighten the mood.
I can't because we were traveling with him,
Did you bring him?
and he was headbanging to music, and I guess he ran out of batteries, and he just
Oh no.
died in mid headbang, like his eyes didn't even close.
Oh.
So-
That's so sad.
We need to get
Hard as
four. We need to get 4 more AA
No,
batteries.
Cross. Just let it be.
Let it,
It was meant
be.
to-
Let
it
it
was meant to
be.
be.
Yeah, he died doing what he loved, headbanging, rocking the fuck out to a commercial. I think that was sad, but whatever.
Not even to music. He goes down to the
Yeah.
commercials.
Yeah, he's not going to stop just because someone starts advertising a healthcare merger.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I had a
We
question.
were listening to
Crow.
Pandora Radio, and we heard the same healthcare merger like 20 times.
Yeah, that's why I hate about Pandora.
What was your question?
Do you have a date on when you're gonna move?
Yes, November 12th, I think. Yeah.
Oh, so in like a month.
Yep.
Nice. When are you gonna
Month and a-
stop getting the internet?
November 1st.
Hmm.
But I can go over to my girlfriend's house and at least do work, but I might be able to do the podcast. I don't think I'll be able to. I might be able to record, but I won't be able to upload, so...
Yeah, well, I mean, if worse comes to worse, we can have Douglas and Yoshi on the pod. Oh, wait. That's not gonna happen.
Yes!
It sounds like a great podcast.
If
to
that
me.
does happen, again, I'm not going to do the podcast for that week.
Just have Douglas do the podcast.
Okay, he can do it with Yoshi.
You could do it with... Oh. I mean, he could do it with Box.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And then we can call it the Box Chicken. Box of Chicken.
Hey, he
Well,
and
yeah.
Yoshi are friends. What are you guys trying to imply there?
I'm not saying that they're not friends. It's just
Oh, that's what I heard.
they're terrible for podcasting together.
No, they're the best
Oh.
combination ever.
Horribly
You see,
horrible.
with Douglas's propensity to make random noises, and Yoshi's complete lack of social filter, and Companion's ability to get sad at those things, it's very amazing Schadenfreude.
Mm-hmm.
And I think everyone should check out podcast whatever that was.
Nailed it.
40-something, I think.
Yeah, just go through all 40, I mean, all
Just
10
go
of
through
those
all
podcasts.
40. No, just look for one that says featuring Douglas and Yoshi. And,
Or you could look at the thumbnails. I put up new thumbnails, by the way.
Are you
those?
serious?
Like, every podcast now has a thumbnail, except for ones that, I think are funny without it.
I can actually check now because I'm not recording and I'm not worried about revealing sensitive information.
It's number 46.
Number
Like
46.
your
that's-
naked nudie pics.
Yes, that I keep on my desktop clearly, where everyone can see.
In a folder called Cross's Naked Nudie Pics.
You just look at them every
Yes,
time you're
please.
feeling a little bit, you know.
Cross has a girlfriend? Oh my god, Cross, when did you get a girlfriend?
Yeah, tell us more about this.
Oh my god.
Didn't we talk about this?
No.
No, tell us about your girlfriend. Wow, I didn't know.
Get with the
I don't-
program.
No.
Gosh.
I thought you were gay.
Wait a second.
That's what I thought. I thought we were all gonna get together someday, Cross.
No, I
Okay.
seem to
Ghost
remember.
Cuters and
explicitly-
gay cum.
I seem to explicitly remember saying no to this.
This is not the way to Q After Dark. We can't get. We gotta stay PG, man.
We don't though. You're over 18 now.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah, really. Also, I'm trying to make you guys give me the title of No Social Filter rather than Yoshi. He doesn't
No,
deserve
no.
that.
No, you do it on purpose.
Yeah, he does. He's not doing it on purpose. That's the difference. These are good thumbnails. I like this. I like thumbnails.
I try to give everybody's name a distinct style.
That's
but
cool.
He made mine pink.
no, I
Really?
made yours really sexy.
Yeah, you have like a script.
You can't.
Pink?
Yeah, it's pretty great. I
If
didn't.
it's
I
not
didn't make
pink,
it
I'm a liar.
I just made it black and white, black on white.
Oh, that's
I mean,
it.
white
We're
on
gonna
black.
have to.
If I knew you were doing this, I could have sent you my things because I made a special Douglas logo and a special companion logo. At
I
one
saw
point.
that. Yes, I saw that.
Yeah.
But I couldn't fit like an entire name in there.
Really?
Otherwise, it would
Oh.
you wouldn't be able to tell who was in the podcast. The goal of the thumbnail was to make it so that you could just glance at it and be like, "Oh, there's fucking Cross. I'm gonna watch that." Or Cross isn't in that one. Fuck that podcast.
Or cross this, or cross that. You know, just cross out.
Cube, why don't I
Oh.
stream much anymore? At least don't do any Twitter updates. I don't stream anymore because I can't. Like, take a look at the stream right now. If you're watching, well, obviously, well, you might not be. The little frog is lagging, and that's about like 10 frames of animation a second, and I can hardly stream this without horrible issues with the video. So if I was playing a game, then that'd be pretty terrible. And I do Twitter stuff. I do tweet. Although it's random bullshit that probably doesn't matter to anybody, so... Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering what was up with podcast number 24, and then I remembered it was the time that Relic came, and then his internet crashed. So then Douglas came, and then his internet crashed, and then Butkus came to finish it off.
That was that's my favorite thumbnail of the bunch.
Yeah, that's pretty great. Then you have one of Yoshi where most of his pencils out. I'm guessing that's where he came in like the first 15 minutes. Yep. We yelled at him for like 15 minutes.
Yep.
I like that these thumbnails tell a story, except for the cat demon one. I don't know what's up with that. It's
well, I mean, otherwise it was just going to be some boring old generic one. So it had to be a cat.
I could have sent you a picture of Furby. I think the Furby was on that one. Whatever, I don't want to put more work on you because I certainly wouldn't have done this much work.
We're talking about the podcast thumbnails on the fucking podcast.
Look, everyone should look at the thumbnail
It's
podcast.
meta.
Yeah, meta tagged.
We're meta podcasting.
Talking about the podcast in the pod. It's great, you know? It's going to get us all the viewers.
On a side
My
note,
favorite podcast is the one where Companion was sad because of Yoshi and Douglas.
See, this is our 100th podcast episode. We're doing a special, our favorite memories. And yeah, so look at our favorite memories. Roll the clip.
My favorite...
I don't... Okay, hold on. No, hold on.
Why is it the Price is Right thing?
This is one of my
because the
favorite
price
memories.
is right on our memories, baby.
Hello there.
They're worthless.
I'm currently playing an audio clip that Relic sent me a long time ago.
Wait, you're not going to send
I don't
one
trust
back.
that at all.
Are you?
Don't mind him. We're here.
Are you actually playing an audio clip?
I was, but that sounds terrible on the podcast, so I stopped. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Was it
It was cucumbers. It was cucumbers.
That doesn't
Oh.
make any sense. Still
That's from years ago. 18, in fact.
Yep.
It was a grim day in 1843 when the heavy rains had drenched our cucumbers.
You know, my
couldn't
favorite
get that.
segment. My favorite segment of the podcast is where Relic would talk about something weird from Japan.
Oh yeah, you
And I'm
stopped doing
sad
that.
that's not a. Well, it's because he quit the podcast.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But it was my favorite segment.
To see more of Relic talking about weird things from Japan, like Conception 2, the game where it's all about having babies.
This is called Conception 2 Electric
Go
Boogaloo.
back to
That was
podcast
like
like
podcast
10.
4 or something.
Damn.
Yeah,
that was a
go
while
way
ago.
back.
That was bad because my mind went really stupid places. It's like, wait, you just
It
lie
was-
in a bed and you have children and they fight for you like Pokemon? It's like, no, that's not what happens at all.
Jimmy, I choose you!
I need to do my homework, dude. I can't kill this sloth. What are you? You're a horrible parent.
Fine, I'll
Jeez.
just send the 1-year-old Kyle in. Go, Kyle.
Fucking.
Whoosh. Well, great job. You got your brother killed. Good luck in your homework.
You'll have another 2 sisters by tonight, okay?
Yeah.
God damn it.
But yeah, welcome to the Wade and Q podcast. We do occasionally talk about video games. Coming up in the show.
No, you're not allowed to say that ever, companion. You can't just steal that from the goddamn co-optional podcast. Stop it.
Okay,
Do
Relic,
what?
would you
Go ahead and
please
steal it. I want to hear it.
would you please list off the new releases for this week?
God damn it. No, that's your job, Dodger. Ironically, Dodger, since you're the tallest one of us.
I'm Dodger,
You're Dodger because of irony.
but Cross is
I'm
the one
Jesse.
who plays these weird fucked up Animu games. I mean, Relic.
Hey, that's me!
Yeah.
I don't
And
think
he's-
I can be Total Biscuit. I'm not British enough.
Yeah, you are.
I think Relic is perfectly British enough, coming from Pencil.
Perfectly, I do say so myself.
we
British
go.
as British be British. Done.
You haven't played
Perfect.
Gone Home, have you, Relic?
No. Why?
Oh, I
Well,
was
well,
gonna
no,
play Gone
has-
Home, but
But giant
then
spoiler.
yeah, then I got the spoiler, which I don't. Is it really? Is that the spoiler?
I don't know because I haven't watched the co-optional podcast in months.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a spoiler because Jesse blurted it out, which they
Mhm.
haven't. Jesse hasn't been very good with spoilers lately. Like they used to be
No,
really
it's-
good on that, but
Yeah, the 3 of the original hosts were great on spoilers. I was never worried about them, but then their guests would be dick. Like, I'm still angry at Simon for ruining
Mass Effect.
Mass Effect's ending. Even though I would have found it out by now, but
Yeah.
I went several months without knowing anything. Oh well.
We're pretty careful on spoil. I guess Dagless would be the shittiest one with spoilers out
Yes.
of all of us, by
Why
far.
don't we spoil Gone Home? I want to know what happens.
I don't know. Part of me wants to play Gone Home.
Whoops.
Part of me wants to leave the room because I think I'm about to have a
Whoops.
massive sneezing fit.
I may
Okay,
have
well,
just
leave
accidentally
the room.
spoiled something on the podcast. That was supposed to be for the future thing. Don't worry about that, though. Don't worry about
What
it.
did you spoil? Did I miss something?
Don't worry about it. All right.
Oh, so you're not saying you verbally spoiled something?
No, I didn't spoil anything. Well, I do have the spoiler alert thing up.
Yeah, so I'll be back in like 30 seconds.
Oh my
Talk amongst
God,
yourselves.
Really?
So you hear about that Cross Knights guy? Oh, I know, he is so disgusting.
He's such a dick. He's just
He's so
like constantly-
fat, overweight. Oh, God.
He has dandruff too, and he never
Oh,
clips his
you know,
nails.
It's the worst dandruff. It just
God.
all over the
It's
place.
ever,
It's
even
annoying.
armpit dandruff. Oh my God.
It's
Let's
disgusting.
let's make out.
Okay.
What the fuck is going on? This is the
Doors
weirdest.
stuck on themselves. We then did so. I don't see a problem here.
Oh, what did Cross expect? What
I think
did
he
Cross
expected us deep down, and this is what he was looking for.
Yes.
You know, we just satisfied a need that he has, and he doesn't want to admit.
He's been faking this entire sickness just so that he could come back
Just
and listen to the
just to
VOD.
let us be alone.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, good.
Apparently, the
Too
next
bad.
Call of Duty will have a campaign that is longer than last few, says Sledgehammer.
I don't know how long the last few have been because
Like
I don't play Call of Duty.
4 or
so
5 hours.
Mm.
Just a real quick thing about the Call of Duty campaigns. Probably my favorite campaign out of all of them would have to be Call of Duty Black Ops 1. If you haven't played it, I recommend going and playing it because it's a pretty good story.
I'll get right on that.
Cross, you love Call of Duty.
It's my favorite game.
The best.
Mm.
I actually went
That's
back
what
and
I heard.
I played Call of Duty with my brother, and it was somewhat addicting. It's pretty fun, actually. Call of Duty Black Ops, of course, not fucking Modern Warfare.
Oh, of course. I know the difference well.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mm.
the ones made by Treyarch are the best. I'm just gonna put that out.
So
Yep.
how'd your break go? buddy?
There's some sneezing involved. I need to leave the house, and if I still have allergies, that means they're not allergies and I'm sick. So I need to figure that out because this isn't getting better.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Well, Cross, I mean, you could always just stay bedridden and hang out with us. You know, that's a thing you could do.
But would we hang out, Relic? Or
No.
would you leave at a reasonable time like you always do? Instead of
I would
being up.
leave at a reasonable time. Yeah.
Ugh, that's horrible. Who does that?
Only scrubs.
You've made Relic cry.
I know.
And I'm not there with a bottle to collect his tears. Those are wasted Relic tears.
Relic
You need to
tears.
Anime
Tears.
boobs.
What?
Anime
know.
dudes?
Boobs. I thought I would just break up the
Boobs?
monotony of Relictae tears. Yes.
Remember, companion, this is a good podcast because it's odds.
Mm-hmm.
It's odds.
I think we now have scientific research saying that your theory is incorrect. So, also, Microsoft never followed a number scheme like that anyway. Windows 95 was a good program, I
Yeah.
guess. Was Windows 2000 bad, or?
I don't
Windows
remember.
98 was good. So.
Yeah,
all of
so
that
there's
breaks-
already... Yeah, and I think Windows 98 was better than
No, Cross.
95.
Stop with your sciencing.
You can't
This
say
is
go
even
with what I
science.
Windows
We're not
say.
like
so.
mixing chemicals and shit.
Yeah, which means the next version of Windows will be good regardless of numbers because they didn't follow a number scheme that makes sense
It's gonna be
anyway.
math. It's going to be science.
You guys play you watch people play the PT demo for
What's
Silent
PT?
Hills? Like the playable teaser Silent Hill thing.
I've
Yeah.
been done with Silent Hill since the fourth one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the fourth one wasn't horrible, but it was enough for me to say the series was dumb. And then I read reviews for the other one, and I was like, all right, I'm just not going to play these games anymore because they're not going to answer the questions that I want them to answer, and it's probably a lost situation where they don't know the answers.
Mm-hmm.
So, because
think
there
it's-
have been some lingering questions since the first one.
You think it's worth going back and playing through 1, 2, 3, and 4?
Two's, for my money, Silent Hill 2 was the best one.
What
Period.
about 3? Is 3 good?
I'd say the first one's better if you're going for story, but the story in that is weird, and you kind of have to look between the lines to get it. But it's so old, you might have problems because just the graphics are,
It's
bad.
Resident Evil era. Basically.
Yes, it's a little bit after that, but it's a little bit after the second one. But yeah, third one, I thought the story was pretty boring. The protagonist is kind of uninteresting. I think it's the only one with a female main character. Though to be fair, Harry Mason's not interesting either. He's just looking for his daughter. Cheryl.
Cheryl! Jason! Off in the distance.
Jason!
You just hear Jason.
He was the original father calling for his child, damn it. But then he got attacked by pterodactyls.
Well then, spoilers.
And that's in the first 5 minutes. You're looking for your daughter in a misty town, and then a bunch of pterodactyls attack you, so you go
Cross,
inside.
could you please
the
stop
diner.
spoiling all this exposition?
First 5 minutes for a game that
Cross.
was released in 1998.
I'm sure
You
Blackcast won't approve of this.
Well, you can just ban me. Oh wait, no powers.
Neener.
But
Okay.
yeah, the second one actually has a legitimately good story. I've played that one the most. It has good puzzles. The gameplay's not that great in the Silent Hill games, I have to be honest. It's not that fun. The combat's kind of terrible. And it's sort of like that by design because you're not supposed to be a warrior character. You're supposed to be a regular person. The original character's like an author or something. He's not a samurai.
That's what I liked about Dead Space 1. You're just like an engineer on a ship. You're just going there being like, oh, this is a broken ship. Let's just go find out what's wrong with it. And then necromorphs.
I think in Gone Home you play as a ex-military guy, so he actually is decent at certain guns.
Don't you play
But-
chick in Gone Home?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I thought you played a girl and Gone Home, and I thought there
Cross,
was no
are you
combat
talking
at
about
all.
Silent Hill? Or are you talking about...
There's no way that Silent Hill is called Gone Home.
You
It
said
might
Gone
be called
Home.
yeah, that's wrong. It's called Homecoming or something.
Oh, yeah, it's
I think there's
Homecoming.
home in the title.
Yes, it is Homecoming.
Yep. Yeah, that one you play as a military guy.
I remember that game
Yeah.
getting slammed.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm just done with the series because I don't think they know what they're doing anymore. I felt like they had direction. And then, never mind. I can't Silent Hill film, and I can't talk about my problems with them without going into major spoiler territory. So.
Kind of like Jesse Cox with Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Which is, it's fine to give spoilers in a podcast if you give warning, but you can't just blurt it out. You can't say spoiler alert and then give a spoiler without saying what the spoiler's for. It's like, spoiler for all media. You have to guess which one.
Spoiler alert! Darth Vader dies!
Oh, snap.
I got you!
Relic, please. Relic. I do have a spoiler alert thing. I'm not sure if you've ever seen it though, Cross.
I've seen it. We talked about, when Gear were on, there was just spoilers all over the place.
If you wanted to talk, well, never mind. There isn't much to talk about.
No, I'm not going to go about my
It'll be
Silent
one-
Hill
yeah,
rant.
it would be
It'll be
one-sided.
a rant that no one will be able to identify with because you have to play the first game and the third game.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I guess
Yeah,
we're spoiler
whatever.
and spoilers.
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
Just play Silent Hill 2 and forget that other ones exist, and everything's fine.
Although I got a spoiler for that, which is fucking fantastic.
You got the spoiler for that
Yeah.
game. There's one spoiler that matters. It's
Good
terrible.
times. But what about you, Relic? How have you been in the past million days?
Prepare for not
I don't like
answer.
that question. Move on to
There
a
we
new
go.
question.
All right.
thought
What
so.
about you, companion? How have you been? Well, I've been pretty well. My brother has come to stay with us for a bit.
I would like to add that you asked we're halfway through the podcast.
Oh,
You're
we
doing
are?
updates. Yeah, but no, go on. We don't stand on ceremony here.
Fuck, my mind is blank now. Oh, yeah, I bothered.
Your brother came over and you destroyed your Minnesotan town with your berserker Titan powers.
I borrowed my brother my Xbox, and a friend of mine was like, "Oh shit, man, you're actually playing on the 360 now? That's amazing. Maybe we can play." And I'm like, "No, that's not me. That's my brother." And then I told him to bomb the account with horrible messages, and he has. And my brother has been really confused. It's
Yeah,
fantastic.
that sounds all right.
Yeah.
So yeah, we do have a spoiler alert button, Dog's Rule. It's just we usually don't.
Yeah, here, I'll show you it. Right there. There it is. Well, actually, there.
No,
there
but we
go.
need to say a spoiler
There it is.
during it.
No, we don't. That's just for example.
Spoiler alert! All of media spoiler. All of them end eventually. There we go.
Actually, that's not true.
What?
The story of the universe, it's still going on.
That's not a story.
No, yeah, it is.
Also, it'll end eventually, so
No.
entropy
No.
wins, man. Entropy wins
What
in
about
the end.
never mind, never mind.
Okay, problem with the spoiler alert thing. Under the chat,
Yes.
but we can...
Cross, we can't have everything fucking perfect to your standards.
Yeah, we can.
Relic, you haven't been talking enough.
Oh, well, that's a shame. I don't know what to say
It's-
for you for like that.
What game are you playing, Relic?
I'm not playing any game.
Oh,
That's impossible. Are you doing your job?
No, I'm just sitting here.
wow. that
Have
must
you
be
been fired
really
from your
boring.
job?
No, but I'm just sitting here staring at you guys' beautiful faces.
Fair enough.
Thank you. People really have been complimenting my eyes lately. Nobody on the
Your
podcast
eyeless
is gonna do that.
sockets. But that's good that you haven't been fired yet. Because money.
Have you been fired yet, Cross?
Not yet. Didn't do too great on this month's review, but so far they haven't fired me. I'm sure it's coming though.
I have a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
You guys could talk about Tekken.
Okay. It's not as fun when you give us permission. Though.
Yeah, then
You're damn right. I know how to kill it.
You ruined it.
No.
You've ruined a joke that's lasted over a year. Good job.
Yes.
But yeah,
Podcast over. Thanks. Bye.
I've been doing tablet-y stuff, and shut up, companion. It doesn't make me a plebeian.
Yeah, you're a fucking pleb. You're a plebeian tablet user. No offense to anybody who's watching the podcast through a tablet. You're all right with me. Just Cross.
No, he hates you. He hates you.
Cross is all
Yeah,
right.
He
because
hates-
tablets are for poor people.
I don't have
Yeah.
a tablet.
Yeah.
I wish I had a
Snooty,
tablet.
snood.
Take a look at this
Yeah,
picture.
he's too poor to have a tablet that he thinks that poor people have.
I'm gonna ignore the fat kitty that's moving around. But I don't know. I've come around on Plants vs Zombies 2 a little bit just because I keep on going back to it. Like they have daily events, which are like really hard puzzles that you can get costumes for, which is cool, I guess. But I do like going back to those. And then they'll have like a Yeti mission where just you play a stage over again, but there's a Yeti and you can get something from it. But I just wish the game was done. Did you just find a picture of a confused guy juggling pizzas or tacos?
Yeah, I was gonna point that out. Don't they look
That
like?
it really looks like confused guy.
Look at that, man. You could just do that and be perfectly fit.
I don't think the contents of those tacos is going to remain solvent.
I don't know what he's trying to accomplish there. Like, what is he seriously?
Why
Is
do you
his
have a
dream to
picture of a
jug-
confused guy without his mustache?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's offensive.
Yeah.
But why are you interrupting
these
me,
are-
Cross? Go on with your story.
These are both pictures of Companion, by the way. He looks exactly like that.
Nope.
Um, no, but yeah, I've been playing that and Robot Unicorn Attack, which is like a really simple sideways scrolling thing. I don't know. I think tablet gaming's okay. I can do it when I'm doing other stuff, or in the car, or like other things. I don't think it's that bad. I'm just trying to avoid like the horrible social gaming stuff, which all of them have. But I don't know. Again, if anyone has like some interesting tablet games they want me to check out, tell me, because I don't actually have a lot. I was able to finally install some of the stuff that I got from the indie bundle, because they have Android bundles occasionally.
Yeah. Well, that was my fun for the podcast, where I fuck around with random images I found.
Well, thank you for joining us. We're gonna end 20 minutes early this week.
I'm dying.
Yeah, that's not good.
I cannot think straight, and there are fluids dripping from my nostrils.
Oh.
So, if you wanted to end early, I'd be fine with it. I'd say if anyone in chat has something they want us to talk about, I'd be fine with it.
Is there any specific thing that you guys would like us to talk about? But
Yeah, 'cause
we've
I'm,
never ended a podcast early.
Companion Cube and Crosser OTP.
There have been several
OTP.
times when we've almost ended a podcast early, but it's true that we never have ended it more than like 5 minutes early.
That's true.
I have done one podcast when I felt like this before, and that was like the second podcast ever when you weren't here. And I had to keep unmuting my mic so I could make horrible throat noises, and then Relic would stop talking because he wasn't sure that he could hear me. Like, I feel like that was our worst podcast ever.
Hey, that was a great podcast. We are the A team.
That's also the podcast.
Like the D team level.
That was a better podcast because that's the one where we started talking about Tekken for the first time. And we talked for it for about like 20 minutes, and that's when Companion got pissed off at Tekken. Because it's just like, I wasn't there, and you're just talking about some game for like 20 minutes. So it all started.
And then the fire
Yeah.
mission attacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a rich full day where we were lit
We
on
were
fire.
playing Tekken, jerking each other off, and then the Fire Nation came.
Man, people are opening and closing doors around the house. It's
As long as
spooky.
they aren't punching holes, I think that you're fine.
I'll take it.
I've just been informed that I'm not allowed to die by text message,
Oh.
so I won't be doing that.
Sorry, Cross, but you have to die.
Okay. Well, are we going to fight in Mortal Kombat? Because I'm going to get
No.
snot on you. Oh. Well, I'm disappointed.
Crosses Ebola. Moving on, PewDiePie might leave Disney to start his own network.
Wow. If only I had something to say about that.
Oh man,
I
it's
think
so
instead,
interesting.
I think instead we should talk about McDonald's.
Yeah, I
Look,
like
I
that
think
one.
those would have been. I think those
So-
would have been fine topics.
Blizzard is running a promotional event in China's McDonald's where pictures of hamburgers are getting replaced with pictures of the Horde and the Alliance. Boom! It's great. Nailed it.
Look, here's what happened. Companion was just reading gaming news.
Well, I
And he said
Google
this is
search
the
gaming
stuff-
news like I usually do. Then I went to GameSpot.com/news, like I do every time for the podcast because I don't have topics. And
Yeah.
go on, Cross.
Well, I think we had a good conversation about the PewDiePie thing and about the promotion, but we've already had those conversations, so just saying them over again's a little bit weird.
But we would have censored ourselves on a couple things that we said, Cross. You got
Like what? What did we say?
We said some stuff on the PewDiePie.
Well, like whenever
thing.
we said that PewDiePie was just taking anal from Total Biscuit, I mean, come on.
Okay, see, now we didn't say that, and that was worse than anything that we said, so I'm not sure that we
You
could
know,
have censored
I think I
ourselves.
remember Cross saying that, right, Relic?
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
How would
PewDiePie.
I be privy to that information?
Because you're best friends with PewDiePie, and now
And Total Biscuit too.
and Total Biscuit.
Mm.
No.
But
I'm
now there's
supposed
going to be a horrible, horrible love triangle between you three.
Yeah, and we're just gonna have to deal with it. We're gonna have to help you soldier through it, but it's gonna be a tough time for you. So just hang in there, man. Hang in there.
So wait, where are the arrows of the triangle pointing? Do they both want
In
me?
all directions.
Everybody
Oh.
wants everybody there. So.
Oh, well, that's not a problem then. That's
Except
not even a
for
love triangle.
Total
That's
Biscuit
just a
and-
menage a trois.
No, see, because Total Biscuit isn't going to take.
Don't you bring up
He
his
only
wife
wants to
companion.
give.
I was gonna bring up that you just ruined the relationship between PewDiePie and Total Biscuit, so now that's broken. Like it was good,
Yeah,
but then you just ruined it.
I'm pretty sure Total Biscuit does not like PewDiePie or his content.
Well, now he doesn't because of you. So, good job. You ruined a beautiful thing. There's nothing more beautiful than true love, and you just ruined it. They were OTP.
What are we talking about?
I'm dying. You did not just say one. No, you keep your fanfic.
What?
He's using fanfic terms.
Oh.
I don't approve.
I approve.
Except I don't approve that I know what that meant. So I also don't approve of me knowing that.
But yeah, about that PewDiePie thing, he might leave. Apparently,
My
he might
network.
leave his network called Maker Studios because he's not happy with the conversation that's going on. Basically, it comes down to all the contact that they have is that if he has a problem, to help, which apparently he's not satisfied with that. So
Yeah, the thing is, like, I'm in the there's different rungs of the network. I'm in the lower rung. There's it's a 2-tiered rung. I think it should be 3, honestly. Or so, actually, I don't even know what I think. But there's Polaris, and then there's whatever the hell that I'm in. I don't remember. RPM,
Yeah,
which is
RPM.
called. But they're both under the banner of Maker Studios. A lot of people in my network started complaining about, because the thing is, sometimes I have to contact them for something important. For example, I get checks from YouTube right now. Since I'm moving to Arizona, I need to get direct deposit again. I should have already started this. I should start it as soon as I get off this podcast, because it can take up to 2 months to get contact from them. It used to be 2 days. Their communication is terrible and they don't have enough staff. Now, I thought this was just my level, but just based on things I've heard from higher-level YouTubes in my network, they're pretty bad on the upper level, too. They've done a lot of shiesty stuff. Now that Disney has their hands in things, there's more pressure to do some crazy stuff, so people are getting pushed to the side. So I'm not surprised that he's leaving, and there's no reason for him to be in a network, really. He could easily hire someone, keep more of his revenue. He could hire someone to do increased ads for him, because networks get you better ads than if you're just with AdSense. He could afford that. He could make probably 30% more money by going it himself. I'm sure he has some type of amazing deal right now because they don't want to lose him. But I don't know. He should probably do it.
well, apparently Polaris is one of the best networks to be at right now because half of the Creatures, which is the group that I enjoy watching, it consists of 6 different people. I think almost every single one of them originally signed in with Machinima, but now about half of them are with Polaris.
Oh.
And they
All right,
say
but
that they're enjoying that a lot more than Machinima.
Machinima, I hear, is one of the worst ones.
Yes.
That's the only thing. There's probably smaller ones that might be better, but
There's a
of the 2
glitch.
major ones,
There was a glitch that occurred with their ads, pre-roll ads and end-roll ads, and then there's mid-roll ads.
Mm-hmm.
They sort of glitched it where they made it so that there's 20 mid-roll ads in a 20-minute video.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's bad. But
Yeah.
YouTube is there's a thing on my channel now that says enable mid-roll ads. They want me to. It's automatically set up so they want me to add. I don't want mid-roll ads. That's not something I want on my channel.
Yeah, but
I mean,
if
I understand,
people are watching ads. If people are watching ads, a mid-roll is one of the more effective ones as opposed to end-roll and, pre-roll.
That's true. I don't have end-roll ads either, which I probably should. But, I mean,
Well,
if
ads
I
would make sense.
if I post an hour video, I don't think it's unreasonable for me to have a mid-roll, but I still just don't want to.
I don't think that you can control that, though. I'm pretty
You
sure
can.
they just stick... Oh, you can.
Yes, you can.
Okay, cool.
You can decide when it's interjected. That's how the Polaris podcast decide. They'll have a commercial break. You probably use ad block, so you don't know. But whenever they said we'll be right back, that's where a commercial splice happens.
Oh.
So it's kind of like an annotation. You can just put it in at certain points.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Mm.
I've never been a partner myself, so...
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You should clearly just join and make $50 in a year and a half.
Yep, because that's a great idea.
It is. Do it.
Nope, it's not.
You can make so much money, companion, eventually, just to take you some time. It's a startup process, man.
I wonder how much money Yoshi made when he joined the network.
I doubt he's gotten his first paycheck yet.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah. I looked up his earning potential, and it was like $3 a month or something like that, and he needs 50.
damn.
So it would take more than a year, and he only joined last year, I think.
I think he got out of it though, didn't he?
I don't know. I understand why it was worth it to him, though, because he actually talks to other human beings. Like, that's how he got in our group.
Oh yeah.
And he was using the boards to try to collaborate. I don't know if he ever actually made any connections, but there are a lot of people looking to do co-op stuff on there. I only go to the boards if there's a problem, and I want to see if other people are complaining about it. But there hasn't been any problem in like a year, so I haven't really been there.
I'm not very social in that respect because even when Yoshi contacted me, I was like, I don't know you.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm receptive when people contact me sometimes, but at this point, I just know too many people, and I spend so little time online, it's hard for me to make any additional contacts.
You're gonna
And
say
Relic,
something,
so-
Relic?
Well, it's hard to really put forth the effort to like not to make the connection, but to find someone and then put them through and see if they're the right fit to do a co-op with you.
Yes. And
It's
then if
taking
they
a
aren't...
big gamble and a big time sink for one person.
Yes.
I don't know if it's a big gamble because if it's a shit video, then you just delete it. But yeah, you
Oh,
do
well,
waste
no.
time.
We mean with, like,
it's a
if
big
you
gamble
find
for
someone...
other people.
But I just mean if you find someone you really don't like and they still want to do stuff, like, what
Oh,
do
yeah.
you
You kind of
do?
feel like dick if you're just like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, just
Well, I
like,
could
this
do- I
doesn't
could do
work and
that.
I hate your face. Yeah, I mean...
I mean, I haven't met somebody yet that has been like that personally, but that's an experience I don't want to go through. Oh,
What?
wait.
No, what?
No. Hey,
No,
Cross.
nothing.
Hi, how's it going,
Nothing.
Cross?
Hey,
How you
wait a
doing?
minute.
So, about the podcast.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're going to quit the podcast.
I hate companion cube.
It's all coming out tonight.
No. Jerry,
I'm sorry, man.
Jerry,
I've kept
Jerry,
this-
Jerry.
I kept this in as long as I could, but I hate you. God.
Relic, while we're at it, I got to tell you something.
Yeah.
I'm really a horse.
Oh my
I'm okay
god,
with
you're
that,
a
actually.
horse?
No, I'm a broom.
I'd be okay with that too.
That was the sound of the broom dropping.
Was it? Because that wasn't. Are you
Shut
made
up.
of like plastic?
Show your face.
Goodness.
So yeah, that was awkward.
Mm.
So what's going up on your channel, Cross?
Oh, that's funny. So, what's going up on your channel, companion?
I'm over here.
Did,
You're gonna have to.
so, what's going up on your channel, Relic?
Nothing at all.
Alright, is that actually true?
Definitely. Hey, companion, that language is inappropriate for podcasts. This is still before 10. PG, please.
Wait.
God.
Did that pick up on the mic?
Loser. Yeah.
Sort of. Not really.
Whoops.
Alright, well, I have one episode of Assassin's Creed to edit. That's all I have on the docket. I haven't played Ibanab with Douglas in like half a month. I'm
Cross hates
either going
Douglas.
to... I don't hate Douglas. I'm only...
OTP!
No, I'm not one true paired with him. Stop it! Stop it! I'm either going to start Earthbound at some point, or Scribblenauts Heroes Edition. I have to decide which one I want to do more. I mean, Companion kind of makes a point. I don't know if I should start another RPG. It might take me 2 years to complete.
Well, the thing is, you're already kind of drained on your Let's Playing. Like, you don't feel the need to Let's Play as much as you used to, and taking up another RPG That's going to take up a lot of time and editing and stuff like that. So
Yes,
that's
because
just
I
what
read
I
all the dialogue. No,
Yeah.
it makes sense. And the more I'm thinking about it, the more I shouldn't do it. I mean, it would be funny to beat it before Yoshi.
Well, just think of
but-
it this way, Cross. If you wait until you actually kind of want to play again,
Mm,
and then and then start, you'll probably beat it before Yoshi, even if you do that.
that's true. And the other thing is, it's starting to get cold, and I don't want to frolic in the fields as much. So I might want to play more video games. We'll see.
By the way, that person's name is fucking amazing.
Who?
The OMG, it's Meow.
Oh, God.
Welcome to the podcast. You're my new favorite watcher.
Is that not
guys.
you? Is that you somehow, companion? Did
no.
you make...
I wish.
You know, guys, see,
Yeah,
there's,
well.
there's this thing, there's this expectation that we will actually do some research and have topics for a podcast.
No,
and then
there's-
we can talk about said topics and not blunder through dumbly.
There is no expectation for this
I
podcast, or at
think
least
that
there
we
shouldn't be.
might need to go back to that rather than staying in this area that we're in.
Look, we've had good podcasts without topics before. This just wasn't one of them.
Yeah, well. We need
Also,
to step
I think...
up our game. I want to be #1 podcast, okay? Number
Good
one.
luck.
We're
I'm
not going to
also
get paid
going
that money.
off of Twitch, that wonderful Twitch money from our maximum of 23 viewers.
That's right. We're going to get more and more. I'm going to get 23,000 next time. Yeah.
We're gonna have
Hardcore.
split it
That's right.
between-
Here we go.
We had 23 viewers at one point. That was ridiculous.
Yeah. The first
Yeah, those back
podcast was
markets.
actually really successful.
Well, yeah, it's because of the first one. Then people were like, "Oh, it was pretty shit,"
Yeah,
and,
that
then
was
they,
terrible.
and then they came for the Tekken one because they're like, "I'll give it another shot," and then that was
No, we actually, neither me or Relictae advertised that one, and there were 0 viewers because no one knew it was happening,
wow.
which is probably for the best.
Yeah.
But I think Neuro Guy just convinced me to do Scribblenauts because he used a bunch of exclamation points. And I can't. Also, Neuro is Neuro. So, alright, Scribblenauts, I shall resurrect the paper paddler.
Yes.
And
if
all
there
be
was-
well.
You should do that instead of fucking Earthbound.
Yeah.
That would be easier.
I did really want to play Earthbound when I said that, but that was before I lost all desire to play video game.
You're gonna say something, Relic? See, Relic has got to be Dodger on our stealing of
Yeah, 'cause we
co-optional
keep on-
podcast. We keep
Yeah.
interrupting him, and he hardly talks.
Uh-huh.
He says things.
Yeah, it'd
Sometimes.
be, I don't know. If this would be such a much smoother experience if we were still, back at how we were when we first started. All of us online very often.
You mean
playing
we
a
didn't
lot of
hate each other?
games. Yeah, we didn't hate each other.
That, I feel
Yeah.
like we're closer than we've ever been.
Me and Relic had me and Relic had some good times when you were gone, Cross.
No, fair enough.
Did
Then
we?
you just had to
That's
come
good.
back and be the third wheel again.
Well, I could
I don't think we
leave.
even had podcasts. Never, he wasn't here though. I don't think
Oh.
I've ever been here with you.
When he was on the phone
Oh,
or
no.
sneezing somewhere or whatever he was doing.
Oh, even at that point.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought
Well,
you were talking about the whole main podcast.
in general. Didn't you guys just have a conversation about how you won't be able to go on if I leave because I have a life? I remember it. Then Relic started crying, and we had to console him. But then Companion
see-
started bursting into tears too, and it got awkward, so I just left for a bit. And they
Yeah.
tried to soldier on when
Yeah.
I came back, just for me. I remember.
Well, we ended up making out.
Yeah. Hey man, we
Oh.
always soldier on for you, Cross. You're our bro. You're our guy. You're the eye.
What? Did you just say that because it kind of rhymed with the word guy?
That and because it would be a really awkward compliment. So
Fair enough.
Relic.
look.
What's going up on your channel?
Well, companion, the things that are going up on my channel are great things that are with you. We're gonna be the best of friends, soldiering on through demented psychological hellholes. Just wait and watch as possessions and guns and blazes and things. It's gonna be great. There, I got my.
Wow, you almost made me want to watch your channel. I mean, not actually, but like that was close.
There you go. Yeah.
I liked it. How come you're not that enthusiastic every podcast?
I guess that takes a lot of
Used to
work.
be when I was a young man.
But now he can only do it once, like, every year, and then his hip breaks, and he has to get it replaced.
It's just so hard for me to get out of my walker these days. Getting up to the
Oh,
computer
God.
and sitting in chairs
I think Relic aged.
and hitting.
You uploaded the Brick Sharks.
What?
He uploaded the Brick Sharks.
And processing information and who am I?
All right,
And-
he's
He's
got full Alzheimer's. So what's on your channel, companion? If I need to go, so I can turn into a puddle of mucus.
Don't drink water. The Fear 3 co-op Let's Play with Relictae. My point of view will be going up. Relic currently has his...
Let's play too! Oh my god!
What is happening?
Personally, I think it was a better Let's Play than Dead Space 3. Honestly.
I don't know, the views have been very disappointing on the first episode I uploaded. Seems like the
Yeah.
audience is unreceptive to it. I think we should scrap it.
Because with our hundreds of thousands of fucking YouTube subscribers are gonna watch every video of ours, Relic. Get us hundreds of thousands of views.
Look, are you trying to insinuate something, sir?
No, I'm just trying to say that we're fucking low on the totem pole of YouTube subscribers, and we aren't gonna get many views on new series that we put out. It's just simple.
But
as
out
that.
of our group, you guys are the next
Out of our
highest
group?
subscribed people. Yeah.
Sure.
Well, yeah, set our comparisons pretty low there.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like your PewDiePie. We're us.
Yeah,
Compared
the
to
other
them.
people do things.
Yeah, sometimes, but nobody cares about them.
It's
ultimately.
like you're a banana slug, and we're just slugs.
No.
We don't compare to your majesty.
And then Under Hell, Chapter 1, I'll be, I think I've got like 5 episodes. Yep, 5. Right on my whiteboard, it says there. 5 episodes left to upload on that, so... And I think I'm coming pretty close to the end.
Holy cow, you did an Underhell playthrough too? Oh my, it's like we're
Relic.
doing a lot of the same stuff, companion.
Relic. I told you about that mod, and I told you should play it.
What? That's crazy, man.
I think the Alzheimer's is getting to him.
Yeah.
And then Left 4 Dead 2 and...
Still have Left 4 Dead 2.
Sniper Elite V2 and Killing Floor. No, not Killing Floor. I don't have any of that. But that's.
Are you doing a solo Let's Play of Secret of Mana, Relic?
No.
Oh.
I just threw up some stuff from like 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
My computer, and I was like, what?
I'm assuming you didn't beat it.
No, because I was going to play it with companions.
Yeah.
Well, we can get
'Cause that
one
game
done.
is long as balls.
We never got it finished, unfortunately. But Relic does have other plans for console recording stuff.
Mm.
And OMG, it's Meow. You guys are cool. What's your YouTube? Oh man, we just got complimented.
Well, that's
Thank
interesting
you.
that you can ask. If you
It's-
look below this video, there is all of our YouTube channels. I am
Scroll
Cross.
down.
There's Relic
I am
and
John
Companion.
Dean III.
I am OO Compion Coob. And that's the correct pronunciation. And then we
John
have some
Dean
other
the
nerds in
second,
there.
John
But,
Dean the first were both taken, so I had to go with the third.
but nobody likes
Real
them.
quick, new person, Meow. How did you find this? Were you just randomly? Did you click on the talk show thing? Because I noticed that talk shows are now a category, and there's not a lot of them.
Yeah.
Was that?
Yeah,
I
how
mean,
did you
you might
find
not-
us? Through YouTube
Yeah.
links or through just random links on the Twitch?
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Time to wait for the fucking long delay.
I'm dying.
No. Don't worry about it.
So next time,
Um,
guys, we should talk about how awesome knot changes are bad for the community.
Fucking oh my god, I could have talked about that. They're making so many unnecessary choices. So many unnecessary changes. Nobody asked for the droid changes at all.
Oh, sorry, companion, but time is up, and we wasted that opportunity.
I don't like the next patch is going to be a giant mess. That was the Waiting podcast for 10-6-14. Thank you for joining me across the Relictae. This is thanks
Look, we
for
went
watching,
a minute
everybody.
under, so we can talk through. Oh, I don't know what to stop.
Goodbye, everybody.
Watch that Relic
I won't
video
do that.
then. Oh, he might not be lying.
What?
He said he won't be back.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Check you later.
Cool.
Oh, ours was the first popping up on the Twitch thing.
I took over
That's
the last.
awesome.
Yeah.
We're the
Listen.
most popular video game talk show on Twitch right now.
And we're really shitty at doing outros, apparently. We.